Hi, welcome back to the Real House Guest of North Hollywood. I'm here with
Carl?
Who am I? What's my name? Hi, welcome back to the Real House Guest of North Hollywood. I'm your host, Carson Frey. I'm here with Anna from the Bravolifer.
Hey.
So excited to have you on.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, we love your page. We love all the funny clips you pull.
Thank you.
My partner, he really just started watching Bravo like with me. So he was going through your page. He was like, oh my God, this is so funny. This is so funny. And I realized he hasn't seen a lot of old school Roni.
Yes.
Like, oh, yeah. Because I loved Roni while it was happening. But sometimes when I go back, it makes me a little sad.
Well, yeah, I agree. It's kind of bittersweet because it's really comforting to me. But but then I also think about how we're never going to have that again.
No,
at least for now.
Done.
I mean,
no, I don't think we ever will because, like, it's really unhinged. Some of those women, like the stuff they did, like you're like, it was so funny in the moment, but I don't know if this point in time it would ever fly. Like,
I agree.
I was talking about with my roommate when Luann like did the Diana Ross like blackface.
Oh my gosh.
She was like, "Oh, that was probably like in 2009." I was like, "No, it was like 2017 or something."
Oh my gosh.
Like, way
yeah,
too late.
I know. Like, I don't think anyone would even attempt to do half the things they did on those seasons.
No. I heard, though, Carol might be coming back to Roni as, like, a friend of, which I could see her with some of these women.
Yes. And I think also, not to bring up past beef, but with Bethany off the show and everything and certain cast members off the show, I think she might be ready for, like, to come back again for a fresh start.
And I think with Andy's general dislike with Bethany now, like, of course, he wants to give Carol a place to shine. Like,
yeah, I could totally see that too. A little snub. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could totally see that.
But yeah, we'll talk about OC. We'll talk about the Valley. We'll talk about some news. We're not going to recap it today, but are you watching Miami?
I am.
What are your thoughts?
I'm watching it when I like run out of other stuff that I like better to watch. I mean, I like it, but I'm just like, it's hard to compare that to like the Valley. Not that we're comparing it, but I just feel like it's slightly snoozy.
I do too. I want to like it. I love Gertie. I was catching up this morning and I was watching her celebration of life, bawling my eyes out. But yeah, I want it to be hitting a little bit more because I love the women so much.
Yes,
but
I agree. I do love the women, especially Kiki.
Especially Kiki, Gertie. I mean, even like Alexi and Marisol, I love. It's like Larsa, I cannot stand. I cannot stand Larsa because it feels so performative to me.
It does. And like, I don't want to talk about physical appearance because I'm not like that. But like, I don't know what she's doing. Like, what happened?
She was so beautiful.
She was. That's so why beautiful. It's like sad. Like, it's literally sad to watch. And like, when I'm watching her, I can't even focus on what she's really saying.
Yeah.
Which is, tough, but
because her face is so still. And it's strange. Not in the funny way like OC is.
Yes. We're used to it with OC, but like with her, it's just so drastic and it's just kind of sad.
Yeah. Let's just jump into OC.
Yes.
So it picks kind of right back up at Heather's party. Katie leaves the party after the confrontation with Shannon. And then we get the beautiful entrance of Jo. What do you think of that?
Oh my gosh. I did not see that coming at all. I mean, I should have maybe foreseen that because Gretchen and Slade are back on, but I totally did not have that on my bingo card. And yeah, and then the timing of them walking in as Katie and Matt are walking out was just chef's kiss.
Amazing. And then Matt, which he kind of felt like a background husband to me. He's like ready to go at Tamra.
Yeah, I did not see that coming either.
I didn't see it coming. I don't like it when the husbands get involved. I always hate it.
It's never a good look.
No.
I mean, I get it in their defense, but yeah, it's not a good look.
No, I understand the impulse, but it just never looks good. Tamra says she thought she thought Gina knew what she said about the like recording Shannon.
Oh,
she
yes, the recording. Yes.
Gina knew, and she didn't know, and Tamra's like, oops. Very like Tamra-esque.
I know, like, I don't know what, not to like, I would just, with the whole therapy thing, like, do you feel like it's working?
No.
Because then things like this come up and I'm just like,
You're the same. Yeah. She just has, her and Jax Taylor have like a lot in common. They like,
oh my gosh, I totally didn't think of that, but that makes so sense. Much sense, the comparison.
They're just using this therapy language to be manipulative in a way.
Yes.
But so Gretchen has a strong reaction to Jo showing up, as we knew she would. And I was kind of thinking about that. I'm like, it would have been baller if Gretchen was like neutral about it and went up to Jo and was like, hi. But that's not in Gretchen's nature either.
That's true. And I think she just, even though they were kind of trying to bury the hatchet at that one, at the hot pot dinner or whatever, I just feel like you can't erase the past. And like, it's going to be really difficult for them to really like have a clean slate. So I think she went right back to that when she saw Jo.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I love how Gina says Gretchen looks like she has a 2003 Instagram filter. Now, I didn't have Instagram in 2003. I don't think it existed, but I got the sentiment. And I was like, I love Gina. Like, I used to hate her on the show. Now I love her. She's like so funny.
She's so relatable and funny, and like, I don't know. Yeah, I think she's like a really good part of the cast, and everything she says is like spot on. And yeah, I kind of felt the same. Like, one of her confessional looks for Gretchen, like she looks kind of like herself, but most of the other things, it does look like she has a filter on or something. The makeup is off. It's kind of giving a little bit that Larsa-esque feeling, but not as bad.
Not as bad, but she looks almost like airbrushed.
Yes, definitely.
You know?
And she's so, one thing I wanted to mention, she's so skinny, and she said at the yoga aerial, whatever, the aerial something, things they do in where you live
Orange
in California.
County.
That like she hasn't worked out in years, and I was like, damn, I wish I looked that good if I didn't work out.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
Me too. Terry is stoned, which it was giving me like Mauricio being stoned back in the day in like Beverly Hills. Like, I was like, this is how a house husband should be. I want him to be stoned, drunk, making stupid jokes, like making me laugh. Are you watching that new like plastic surgery rewind show with him and like?
No, is he actually doing the surgery? Is he kind of like talking about?
I think they're like breaking. I haven't watched it either. But I'm interested because the other Zolciak daughter's on it. What's her name? Not Ariana. The other Zolciak sister.
I know Ariel.
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Ariel,
something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. But
they
she's
all look
on
the
it.
Same.
They do. They all look
even
just
the
like
mom.
him.
Yeah.
They're literally repeat. But she's on it, and I'm like, how is she already on like a plastic surgery rewind show? She's like, what, 25? Max?
I know. That's what I think. It's a little sad. They get exposed to it so early, and then they think that's normal, but they already are so beautiful.
I know. We see Gina and Travis in their real estate open house. I was a little surprised when they said they did $10 million. I was like, that's a lot. But then I was like, oh, they're in Orange County. Like,
that's true. Yeah, I was shocked too when they said them out. But yeah, like
a house there
where they live,
$2 million. Like where I live in LA, I will never be a homeowner because a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, $1.5 million. You know?
Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, like easy.
Wow. I knew it was high, but wow.
Yeah, like when Jax and Brittany talk, they don't live far from me. Everyone on the Valley, similar neighborhood. And so like Janet and Jason's house, it looks like a cute little starter home, easily $2 million. Wow. Easily. So insane. I was like, so they sold 10 houses.
Okay. That checks out.
I also love Gina's obsession with Travis's balls. Like, it's kind of
wait. So are they really big, or is that just a joke? Like, I don't remember.
I think they are big. I think it's a great joke.
The ball conversation.
I think I think it started a few years ago. They were just like making a joke, and she just turned it right around. But that's kind of Gina. Like she's like a stone wall where they can throw stuff at her and she'll turn it right back at them.
That's true. I can't believe how far she's come since like the beginning with I feel like her hair has always been like a topic.
The bleach blonde.
The extensions, and now where she is today. But
I love her.
I really love her. Yeah, I agree.
Her voice is just so funny too. I actually met a girl a couple weeks ago who's a PA for OC. And at first, I'm like asking her all these questions and she's immediately like spilling beans. And then our mutual friend walks over and she's like, she has a podcast, so be careful what you say. And she was like, please don't get me fired. Please don't tell anyone. And then she definitely changed her tone. But
interesting.
I was just curious because I'm like, she goes to all their homes. I was just like trying to get her point of view.
Oh, yeah, and definitely.
Basically, what I got out of her was she really liked all the women and had never seen the show. So she was surprised how they are with each other. And she was like, I love them all except for one. And I was trying to get she was like, one is just really mean to the crew. And I was trying to get it out of her. Definitely not Jen. She had great things to say about Jen. She was like, Jen is so nice. Her kids are great. She's the most normal, like da-da-da-da-da, which makes sense. I feel like Jen would be really nice in the wild. I think it's either Shannon, which wouldn't surprise me.
That was the first person I thought, especially after the Love Hotel drama stuff. With, I forget the guy's name, but
yeah. So I was like, definitely Shannon or Heather.
That's exactly who I thought too.
But she wouldn't tell me who. So I was like, God damn it. But we see Jen getting her new veneers. Typical OC mom.
She had the MILF.
The MILF
checklist.
makeover.
Yeah, MILF makeover, yeah.
What do you think of Ryan?
I was going to ask you the same thing. Like, I actually don't hate him. Like, I know he has like a sorted past and everything, but I feel like he does seem kind of down to earth. Like, I know all the rumors and everything, and like everyone on these shows has a past, but he does seem to genuinely love Jen. So I do appreciate that.
I was feeling at first last season like he was mini Slade, and now I don't think that at all. Yeah.
Especially with all our kids and everything, like, because do they live in his house? I don't know. Okay. So I don't know. He has to, and he seems like he gives like sometimes good advice, especially with the thing with one of Jen's sons like co-signing on a
oh my god,
loan,
that storyline is crazy.
Is it college?
He's co-signing his brother's loan because his dad can't afford it. And I'm like, there's no way that he's 18, 19 years old. You can't, Sally Mae, you don't want to be on that loan. Like, you don't want to.
And he probably doesn't really understand what he's getting into. And it's just like, I can't believe the ex was putting him up to that or considering, or
that's
they went through it. Yeah.
Insane. Oh my God. So Jen gets word about how Tamra says Jen stole her look. And she's like, no, she stole my look. And I want to be like, you all look the same. Everyone looks the same in Orange County. You all have bleach blonde hair, fake boobs.
Too funny, especially the extension story or Tamra's extensions.
Oh my God. Tamra's
what do you think? I just feel like that was a joke. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Tamra just gets in her housewife mode. So she's like, I have to look for things.
Yeah.
And I think Tamra would be more interesting if she didn't push it so much. You know?
I agree. Yeah. I mean, I get, like, with the therapy thing, she's just not helping her cause with that because she's like, I'm going to therapy, I'm changing. And then the next scene is stuff like this, like, oh, she's trying to be me and all this stuff. And
we see Heather meeting up with Josh Altsman and Josh Flagg from $1 Million Listing. Did you watch $1 Million Listing?
Not all the seasons, but like here and there. And then I think sometimes it's on, is it Pluto TV? I don't know. Sometimes there'll be reruns on that I'll put on like for bed.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either. I'm just not a real estate show person. Like, I'm like,
me neither. It does nothing for me. It's so boring compared to the other shows.
Compared to Housewives, but they're going to sell Heather's house, which I don't think Heather should be on Orange County because she does not live there. Her house is in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, I know. Was that a house they were planning on having for the family, but then it wasn't?
It's too expensive to renovate.
Okay. Yeah, I have that problem all the time, you know.
I just put in $80 million.
Yeah.
But also there's this billionaire tax now in LA where if your house is over X amount, that there's like a lot more taxes. So I think that's why they're getting rid of it.
Okay.
My personal opinion. Then we see Tamra's super cool Gen Z daughter selling her clothes. She doesn't want to move out. She says they're so codependent. I love this daughter, Sophia. She is like the anti-Tamra.
Yes, she's so cool.
So cool.
We want to be her.
Me too. I'm like, I want to be you when I grow up, even though I'm definitely much older. Tamra can't help but mention Sydney, her daughter. And I'm like, quit talking about Sydney. Like, she has told you not to talk about her on camera. Yeah. And like, I think Sophia said last season, like, quit talking about Sydney on camera. She doesn't want to talk about it. She's just constantly pushing boundaries.
She's like her own worst enemy. It's like you said, it's like Jax. It's like, they're just not going to change. It is what it is. But
she is who she is.
Yeah.
Then we see Emily, Shannon, and Gretchen doing aerial yoga. Shannon Bedore is the most uncoordinated person to ever exist.
Why did she even agree to go to it? Like, I'd be like, can we do something else?
Shannon, man, like it is funny. Then we see Katie go to lunch with Gina and Heather. She tells them Matt did not yell at Tamra, but he kind of did. I don't know. What did you think?
I wouldn't call it a full-on yell, but like anytime a house husband gets involved, like it comes across more aggressive or I mean, like we said, it wasn't definitely not a good look.
No, not a good look. Gretchen doesn't see herself ever being friends with Tamra. Shannon's done with Katie. And I do think Gretchen, I feel like it's kind of like Alexis last season. Like they brought her on to fight with Tamra. But like, where could it go from this, you know?
Yeah, I was excited for Gretchen to come on, but I don't know. It's not really giving that much to the season so far, at least I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what her storyline's really, where it's going to go, really.
And I thought she was a friend of, but it kind of feels like she's a main cast member because they're like showing her at home.
Yeah, I agree. So... Yeah, they are showing her a lot more than I would expect for a friend.
Yeah. So then Gretchen says she feels bad for supporting Katie because she kind of doesn't agree with it. But I'm like, say it to her face.
I know. Yeah, it seems like there's the two different, like, especially at Heather's party, like there's the two groups. Like, it definitely feels like there's kind of a separation. It's like Jen, Katie, and Gretchen, kind of. And then Shannon, Heather, Gina, and I'm forgetting the other person.
Yeah. No, totally. Yeah. There is a separation. Heather then tells Katie she heard she was putting out stories through Kiki Monique. Katie denies it, and the way she denies it, she goes, I would never. Like, she sounds
like how many times do you practice that? Yeah. Like to Katie, like how many times do you have... What do you think about Katie? Or is that what you're...
I think she is trying really hard to be a housewife.
Yeah, I just don't like when they show her like at her home and everything. I do like her, but I just don't understand why she's putting herself in these predicaments all the time with like, obviously there's got to be some truth to some of these things. I'm not saying everything's 100% accurate, but it's just like, didn't she learn from Salt Lake City and I forget that girl's name, but
Monica, yeah.
Yes, Monica. It's like, never goes well and it always comes out.
I don't love it. The podcaster, blogger, like mentions. Like, I personally prefer when they act like the housewives aren't famous, you know? Yeah. Like, and they kind of keep that like fourth wall there.
Yeah.
So it's not
strange.
And then I feel like certain podcasters will like play to certain housewives, you know? And I'm like, it's not your show.
Yeah. It's odd. I don't think, I guess it's more of a newer thing, but I don't remember this ever really happening much in the past years.
And it seems that's Katie's whole storyline was the thing with the Bravo babe and now Kiki Monique and like.
And was last year, I was trying to remember, last season, was that was the whole thing started with Katie and all this, the bloggers and stories, was that with Heather and Perry at Disneyland?
Yeah.
Is that how it all started?
The fake Disneyland photo.
The pose, yeah. Can never forget it.
So Katie denies it, but then she's like, I own what I do and I deny what I didn't. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, Katie.
Okay.
Then we see just a moment of Archie and Shannon at home. I'm not a Shannon fan, but I'm an Archie fan.
Yeah.
And I'm not even a dog person, but I love Archie.
I know. He's definitely making me think like sometimes, well, hopefully my boyfriend doesn't hear this, that a dog can be a perfectly good companion. Like
Shannon
partner.
and Archie, like perfect companions.
Yeah. No drama.
I don't think Shannon should ever get married again or really like be with people.
Although she's kind of dating everyone on Love Hotel apparently.
Oh my God.
What is that?
Did you like Love Hotel?
I didn't watch all of it. Like it just seemed a little too staged. I know like a lot of things are staged, but it just seemed too staged for me.
I don't want it to feel staged. They can produce it and stage it. I just don't want to feel it. You know?
Exactly. Like it was like too much. Like this is a joke.
Yeah, and I think they didn't pick the right men either. Like I felt so bad for Giselle because I was like, there's no one here for her.
Yeah.
And like I would love to see her date. I would love to see, like, it just felt like a continuation of like Shannon and Ashley Darby doing what they always do. And like no one there, Luann was like, I watched for Lou.
Yeah, I agree. It was always nice to have her back on the screen.
So Matt really hates Tamra when they're talking at home. I'm like, he hates her. And it's just another, I'm like, dude, like, stay out of it. Stay out of it. Because it's going to bite Katie.
Yeah, and already, like, as you were saying, Katie really needs a win. And now we have Matt chiming in from the sidelines. It's like, oh, gosh. Isn't anyone telling them not to do that?
The best house husband to me, like, is super, like, Russell on Miami. He, to me, is a perfect house husband. He is just there to be devoted to Gertie.
Yeah.
And we know he's a good dad and a good husband. And that's all we kind of need.
Yeah, definitely. He's got to be one of the top, probably just the top, but maybe top 3.
It's a low bar, but he's at the top.
Yeah, it is a very low bar. That's a good point.
Okay, so then the episode ends with Tamra and Jen going out to lunch. Tamra and Jen immediately kind of start going at it. And then Tamra says Jen cheated on her ex, Will, with a different guy at another yoga studio. And she accuses Jen of trying to be just like her because she went to her gym. I think I was just
laughing. I was laughing when I was watching it. I was like,
she was pulling for stuff.
Yeah. And it didn't seem like she wanted to make up at all on Tamra.
No. Yeah. She was like, this is going to be my storyline. And it's kind of dumb because I'm like, Ryan is so ready to sue you, Tamra.
I know. I don't know why. I don't even know why she brought that whole storyline up about the guy with the yoga studio. Like, it just, I'm not even interested in it, to be honest. Like, she's with Ryan now, so why does it even really matter?
And it seems old. Like,
it does. Like, very old.
Yeah. So it's like, it's not as interesting when it's like in the past that way.
Yeah.
I am loving the season, though, of OC so far. Like,
I agree. At first, it was, well, I always forget, like, the first episode or two, it's not much is going on. And I'm like, oh, it's a little boring. But now it's really picking up. Yeah.
Yeah. And I like these women. I think they're different than other housewives. They have their own thing going on. And, like, what, we're on season 19?
Wow. Yeah, I think so.
That's
yeah.
Crazy.
I
know. But it is nice.
Beep, 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 beep. We're interrupting your regularly scheduled recap for this Bravo news.
So Jax's bar is no longer Jax's, which, you know, he didn't own the bar. It was like a licensing deal. So Rocco's, who owns the space, they're like a chain in LA. So it was like Jax's at Rocco's. It was a terrible bar. It was so terrible.
Like you've been there before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was so bad. Like, because Rocco's is just like a dive bar, you know? And so it was like a dive bar vibe with photos of Jax everywhere of himself. And then
not surprised.
They were selling Costco pizza. Like Costco pizza for like $15 for a slice.
I'm kind of dead right now.
Yeah. So I'm not surprised he no longer has the bar because the idea is to get like the fans to go, but no one wants to go to Jax's bar.
He's so tone deaf with that stuff.
I also have a theory that he's trying to have like no income to get the most alimony.
I did hear, well, yeah, I think Brittany mentioned something about that on part one. And I mean, I think it's like definitely that's a percentage of why. I don't know if it's the whole reason, but I think that's definitely a big reason why he's doing this. The timing is just.
Do you think he's sober?
I don't know. Like, I kind of feel like no. I don't want to say that. I kind of feel like
I think he's drinking.
Yeah, I was
like
thinking
he might not be doing coke right now, but I think he's for sure drinking because
that's what I was thinking.
Erika Jane confirmed her romance with this guy named John McPhee. Did you see the photos of them like holding hands?
I did, and I thought it was interesting that I'm really happy for A, but that was interesting. He's definitely not as old as
he's still
Tom
old.
Girardi, but like I kind of thought she was going to go the opposite direction for some reason, like someone younger. So, but I'm happy for her. He seems like a good guy.
Get it, girl.
Yeah. He can
Garcelle
definitely take on the housewives.
Oh, yeah. Garcelle also has a new man.
Yeah.
Did you see the photos of them walking? I'm like, so we had how many seasons of her fake dating, and now she's off the show. She's really dating someone.
I know. What are the odds? And he's the CEO or something of, what's the brand? Is that a Target brand? I don't know if you saw that. He's like a CEO of good something. I don't know. But I was reading about it. Like he's kind of a big deal, I guess. But I did see something on another like podcast, something saying that they think it's just that maybe they always kind of liked each other or were thinking about dating, but he didn't want to be on a reality show. I don't know.
I could see that. That would make sense for her to leave.
Yeah.
Garcelle, I think, did a really good job of, like, she was already kind of famous before coming on the show, but the show did elevate her a lot.
Yeah.
And I think she's kind of going to be on that track of, like, continuing, of not, like, so many housewives when they leave the show are so desperate to come back. I don't think Garcelle is.
No, she definitely doesn't. I don't think it was really adding to her life at this point. And now she's, like, really taking off the producing stuff, it seems like, with the movies, and she doesn't like need the show really. I don't really think it was doing anything for her at this point.
Yeah. And she's so beautiful. Like every time I see Garcelle, I'm like, how are you in your 50s?
I know. Like it's crazy.
When we talk about too much plastic surgery, whatever she's had done, she looks great. She looks beautiful.
Yes. She's perfect.
Giggly Squad were announcers on Fallon this week. Did you see that?
I did. I kind of feel like they're taking over the world.
They are. World domination. Yeah. It's crazy how Giggly Squad really crosses over to like non-Bravo people now too.
I know. It's really wild to see like their journey, and I just feel like they're kind of so famous now, and I'm like, I feel like it probably didn't happen quickly, but it feels like it happened quickly. Yeah,
it feels like that, and I will admit I did not love Hannah on Summer House.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But I like her and Paige together because like her stand-up special, I thought it was funny, but I didn't like go back and watch it again. I wasn't like, this is amazing. But I love her and Paige together. I think they are hilarious.
They are. They definitely have like something special together, and they're perfect for
they're perfect for each other. Michelle and Aaron have broken up.
I was surprised actually. Were you?
Me too, although Aaron freaked me out.
Like is something wrong with him, or do we know?
It's just his eyes. It's just his eyes like
yeah, I did, and I yes, like I don't know, I had a little clip on my page where it's like him and Jesse in Hawaii, and they're just like back and forth panning like his eyes just like this, and then Jesse just, and I was like dying. But yeah, I don't really see the attraction. It seems like he kind of like pulls a lot of girls, and I just don't get it. Is it the honey? Like, what's in the honey? Do I need to try the honey?
I know, right?
Honey business? Like, I don't know. But
he must be rich. He must be rich. I think we should just go ahead and talk about the Valley since we're already kind of there.
Definitely.
So it opens with Andy calling it the SoCal soap opera, which I love that title because I'm like, that is what it is. It is the most dramatic show on Bravo.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, such a good like description.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the first time they've ever filmed a reunion so early. Like, I know the cast saw the episodes, but we hadn't seen it yet. So they couldn't really like respond to our reaction of the show or like any fan theories, which makes it kind of interesting to watch because it's just more pure. But also, I feel like there's stuff they need to defend. We need a follow up on Michelle and Aaron breaking up.
Yeah. I saw something earlier today about it on TikTok, and like I am a little bit worried about her daughter. Like I just feel bad, like because someone was saying like how she loved Aaron, and like I kind of like hope she can still see him or something. I don't know. It just gets messy when you have kids and you're dating and then you stop seeing them.
And I do think she moved in pretty quickly for having a kid.
I agree.
I don't want to defend Jesse in any way because I think he's pretty awful, but I see his point of view. I do. And like, because my parents weren't together. So I remember getting so attached to these partners and then they would break up and I'd be like, do you not love me?
Right. Yeah.
And she's totally so little, so she can't. It's the same thing.
Right.
Thoughts on Janet's Adderall and Pilates comment?
That was strange to me. Like, is there any truth to that, or was that just like a joke answer? Like, I was kind of confused.
Yeah, me too. I think she thought it'd be so funny.
Yeah.
And also, was she trying to be like OG Stassi and Kristen, like early Vanderpump Rules when they were like, oh, I'm doing so much Adderall. But I'm like,
oh, yeah.
But I'm like,
good point.
That's different because that was in 2015 and they were like 25 years old. And
right. Yeah, it didn't really land. And I don't know, it is a little drastic too. Like I get losing baby weight, but it was just kind of like, is everything okay? I don't know. That's how I felt.
She's tiny. She's tiny. Jax is prolonging his divorce to get alimony from Brittany. So he's just, whenever a woman's trying to get alimony, I'm like, yeah, girl, you deserve it. Like, but when a man is trying to get alimony, I'm like, what? You are stealing. You are stealing.
I don't know why that is. Like, but I'm the same way. There's something about it that just doesn't sit well.
Because I think it just gives the vibe of like, well, if I'm not on the show, I won't work. And I'm like, you're fully capable of having a job. Like, back when Schwartz and Sandy's was still open, I went in one night and Max was the bartender from season 8. And there was a moment I was like, he was on a reality show. Like, why is he a bartender? But I'm like, wait, he still needs to work. Like, he lives in LA. He's got to pay rent. Yeah. And so it was like kind of weird because like Schwartz and Sandoval were there like doing the rounds. I was like he was on yeah. And I'm like, but Jax could go bartend somewhere. He could make a living. He could pay child support, but he just won't. Dodie is glowing from the pregnancy in this reunion. Like, it made me very emotional because I really feel like we've grown up with her.
Oh, I know. She's like, I feel like, not to say like popular, like, but I feel like on the show, like she's everyone's favorite almost. Like she went from being like kicked off of Vanderpump, and now she's like come such a long way, and now she got pregnant, like she was dreaming of. So
I love an underdog story too. I think that's what it is. And like her being rejected so much, and like Luke is perfect for her. Like he brings out the best in her too.
I agree. Yeah.
I love that she got pregnant 2 weeks after filming Wrapped because it made me think she just needed like the stress of not filming to get pregnant.
That's a good point. Yeah. No, I know the timing was crazy.
And Nia getting like a week apart, like that's crazy.
I know, right?
I liked that kind of cute moment though of Janet being a little kind to Kristen because I think Janet's just been so mean all season. It's hard to take, you know?
It's always the same energy. It's like, is there anything else you can offer?
Yeah, and I know she like would deny this, but I do think Janet tries to be like Stassi.
Oh yeah.
I think that's like her key, and like, but I think the thing with Stassi was she had layers to the meanness, and we understood why. Like, Stassi would be so mean, but she had this intense fear of cheating because of like her parents being divorced so many times and this fear of abandonment. So when Stassi was being mean, we could come back because it was coming from such an emotional place, and we don't know Janet on that same level.
Yeah, well, there's no like they don't really show, she doesn't really show much of like her past or anything. It's kind of just like she's just here and being mean.
Yeah, that's it. So Brittany says, I wouldn't touch that dirty dick with a 10-inch pole, and that Jax would probably have 20 baby mamas. Classic. Brittany's going hard, but like, what other choice does she have?
And I think it is important. Like, I get that I kind of get it. Yeah, she needs to air all this out, and she wants the viewers to know like the truth. And I do kind of like, I mean, she did say a lot of stuff that I didn't know about. It was kind of nice to know like what actually was happening.
Yeah, it's so abusive though. It's hard to watch. Like when they had that substance abuse warning at the end, I was like, where's the domestic violence warning?
Yeah, like I know. And I feel like they're not really discussing like how bad what happened was. Like they're kind of just saying it like it was just like a matter of fact story. And then the like that one incident where he threw table and different things, and then she said that he pushed her into the rose bush and he denied it, of course. And it's just like, that's really bad. Like, and she said it's obviously that's not the first time it happened. Like usually those things don't just happen one time, obviously. So
yeah,
it's hopefully she's in therapy.
And I'm sure the producers knew. I'm sure they did. Because and the fact that he said he only went to rehab to save his job, I'm like, so not for your kid. Because he said, for my job, and Cruz. I was like, it should have been Cruz first. And Brittany and yourself. And then your job like last.
Right.
Like that made me so mad. When he goes to Brittany, you got condoms all over the floor. And she goes, at least I use them. I'm like, Jax probably has so many diseases.
Wait, why is he not using condoms? Just because he doesn't want to be bothered?
I guess so. I'm like, I would not touch him. Like, disgusting.
Like, he has enough problems, and now he wants to add all these STDs, like, on top of it?
Yeah.
Like,
he just, like, doesn't care about himself. And it's like, I get Brittany really loved him, but that's why you have to be so careful about who you choose to, like, have children with. Because it could be...
I know.
You cannot, like, believe in the potential of someone at all.
I know.
I really loved it when Andy got a little soft with Nia, talking about her body image. You know,
that was really nice to see. Yeah.
It was a nice moment. I love Nia on the show, our little Disney princess in the valley.
I know, she's so nice and sweet. Like, I don't know how people can like. I know some people have their opinions about Danny, but I don't like when people are mean to her.
No, I'm like, be mean to Danny, but like not her, her. And I don't know how long-term she'll be on the show though, because I feel like it'll ruin her.
Yeah, I feel like it's like being on is like against her like
nature.
Yeah, thank you. I like it. Just seems like I don't know. Yeah, I don't see it, especially with the kids too. Like it's got to be hard because now she has 4 kids and then filming and all that.
4 kids like that, like every time we would go to their house this season, I would just feel stressed. Like I'm like getting hives on my back. I'm like, it's too many kids, and they don't have a nanny either. So I'm like,
especially in the place they've been that was like so small. I'm like, I would literally go insane.
I see why they moved up to Santa Clarita. They literally need the space.
Yeah.
Then they start talking about Jesse and Michelle. So I no longer think this, but all season I kind of was like, I think Jesse and Michelle are going to get back together because they're both so toxic, but they're toxic to each other. It's not like Jax and Brittany where it's like one person. I think they're both kind of terrible, but I no longer think that after the reunion, because when Jesse was like, we both weaponize our daughter, I was like, that's messed up to even do, but to admit on camera.
I think Jesse's not a good dude. Like, I mean, I think he's maybe as a friend, he might be fine, but definitely in any type of relationship, I just feel like he puts on a facade like that he's, I'm really not that bad, and Michelle is just saying all these things that aren't true, but like, I just know about narcissists, and I don't buy it. Yeah,
and I think Jesse does a better job of like covering up how messed up he is than like Jax is just like you see through him. Jesse, it's so, and he thinks he can be his own lawyer because he watched Suits. And, you know, thinking about just like abuse in different ways, like we can see all the ways Jax financially abuses Brittany. I think Jesse does the same thing by refusing to get a lawyer because he's making the divorce go longer.
Yeah, I think everything's calculated and he knows what he's doing.
Jesse then says his girlfriend could meet Isabella because it's another woman, but Michelle couldn't introduce Aaron to Isabella because it was a man. And I was like, that is so sexist.
Oh, definitely. And also, like, the fact that he was having the daughter around his girlfriend only after, like, a few weeks is just messed up. Like,
it's, again, like, get Isabel in therapy now. I know she's, like, 4, but, like, there's no way that's not scary to her. She just lost her grandma as well. Having people come in and out of your life is just so... Because she'll have, like, a faint memory, and she'll probably see the show when she's older and be like, what was that time when we lived with that guy? And it's just so messed up. And then Michelle says she's a naturally guarded person, which she didn't need to say. I could see that.
Oh, yeah. I could see that from a mile away.
She goes, I don't cry very easily. And it's like, yeah, we know. You've never cried. But I do think she's kind of right when Jesse says that he'll start crying to make her look more cold.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
Jesse, he's the reason I'm scared to get married. Because I'm like, what if you end up with a guy who's like normal and then you marry him and then he acts like Jesse? Like, it scares me.
I know. Like, I mean, I feel like there's always signs, but sometimes they really hide their true ways for a while. And then once you're too far in, you're like, oh, crap. Now I have a kid. Now we have a house together. And now I'm with the devil.
Literally the devil. And then Michelle asks Jesse, who's paying your rent? And she goes, who's paying your rent? Who's paying your rent? Michelle was paying 2 rents for a while. Like, what? And so then I start to do math. So their house is behind Chateau, that bar hotel. Easily, I think their house would be like $4,000 to $5,000 to rent. I was surprised they were renting it, not owning it. But that's my guess for that area. And then she gets like, what, a 2-bedroom apartment? That's another $3,000 at least, you know?
Yeah.
So her rent, she's probably paying damn near $10,000 a month if she was paying 2 rents. Like, that's
So does that mean the $1 billion, her sleeping with the billionaire is true? No,
to pay,
totally
to pay for Jesse's rent. Yeah, that just was, it made me so mad because I'm like, Jesse, if you can't afford that house by yourself, then you should have moved out.
Didn't Jax do the same thing at first? Like, he's like, I'm not leaving. It's like, wow, you really care about your kid, but you're making them move out.
Literally. Jax then said he was hooking up with multiple girls, but was thrown off by Brittany hooking up with one man. Again, like the same double standard. Like, that's what made this reunion so hard, is Jesse and Jax have these insane double standards. So you can't even like hear the other storylines because it's all about them. And it's just like, it's not interesting because a reunion to me is most interesting when you can see people like change, you know, and I didn't see any change.
No. And I don't see them ever changing, sadly.
No. And the way Brittany describes the verbal abuse, the physical abuse, like all the abuse, I'm like, there's no way Jax willingly left the show. Like, how could they keep him on after filming this?
Oh, right. Yeah. Like, there's no way he could stay on. And I know they're trying to say, oh, it's for my mental health. But it's like, after the season, we know that you can't, like, there's just no way.
I thought it was interesting. Their custody is very old school, like the Wednesdays and every other weekend, because California is mostly like 50-50 unless there's great reason not to. So there is great reason with Jax.
Yeah.
Like, he probably doesn't know how to care for his own son.
I'm trying to think of how someone with like him would actually be a parent, because you don't really see it. Like, you'll see him like occasionally like in the pool with him or like giving him a hug, but you didn't really see him as a parent much, and it's hard to think about. Scared.
And remember, like earlier in the season, people were comparing when he would walk in the room, how like Cruz would run away, and then how like Zach or Kristen would walk in and Cruz would like go hug them. I'm like,
oh no, I didn't hear about that, but
oh yeah, people were putting like the clips next to each other, and it's like Cruz does seem like he's not comfortable with him. I don't want to say scared of, but he's probably been in the home when the energy's not right, at least.
Oh, definitely. There's no way they could have like protected him from that, or it's just, especially with how unpredictable he is, he just flies off the handle. Like, I'm sure he's heard yelling, and you don't know how that affects the kid subconsciously.
And I think Jax probably thinks because Cruz is nonverbal and he's autistic that he can't understand it. And it's like,
oh, I'm sure.
And because I heard Jax too, like when Cruz first got diagnosed, like didn't believe it was real. It was like, of course you don't. Of course
I know.
You don't.
Yeah, he was probably like, knowing him, he's probably like mad about it instead of just being like, oh, what can I do to help my son? I don't know.
Sad. So Brittany says they barely had sex the last 3 years of their relationship, which I think he just wanted to deprive her as like another way to abuse her, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's just strange. Like, that very well could be the case. And that I don't seem like he kind of lost attraction to her, which is kind of sad to say, but like, I feel like that's part of it too. Maybe it's just because they were like fighting all the time and not getting along. But yeah, it's really messed up.
Well, and he probably lost his like sense of masculinity as well when she was making so much more money. But it's like he could have stepped up and made more money.
Right.
He also seems like he takes so many steroids. Like
he definitely looks a lot bigger. Like, I know he said he gained weight, but it seems not just like, oh, I'm eating a lot of fast food, I gained weight. Like, it seems like there might be something else.
For sure. So he says he went to rehab twice. The second time he admitted it was for drugs, but I'm like, the first rehab was not a real rehab. There's no way. I don't care what anyone says. Like, I've had so many friends and family members go to rehab. None of them have their phone. None of them. Like that. Yeah. Like,
you're not allowed to rage text while you're there. Yeah.
No. Jack said he did everything he could do to make Brittany leave him. But I'm like, why didn't you leave her? That is so messed up. And then he fake cries and says he's not the devil. He's a human and all the hate is so hard. It's just, I don't even know, like, what, like, I obviously want to keep watching the show and the other parts of the reunion, but I'm also like, I have to be in the right headspace. Like, I need to make sure I'm okay. And normally, like, watching Bravo, it's like getting me in the headspace, like making me not think about all the bad things in the world.
Yeah.
And this does.
I think that's the challenge of the Valley. It's so good, but it's like so dark too.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like compared to all the other Bravo shows, like, yes, they have like serious storylines and drama, but it just feels different with the Valley.
Yeah. It's not like Summer House or I loved Next Gen this year. That was good.
Okay.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't watch it yet. Like, should I watch it?
Oh my God. Yes, it is so good. I thought it was going to be terrible. And I ended up loving it because it kind of felt like Summer House energy. Like, there was real good drama. Yeah, it felt very, like, I really hope they bring the Next Gen kids to a Summer House party and do like a little crossover.
Oh, that would be nice. Okay, I'll definitely watch it because I definitely could take on another show time-wise, but I just wasn't sure about that one.
And it's short. There were like 8 episodes or something.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But Ariana Bierman, she's a queen. She is a queen. And I'm like, you are a star. Gia, who I thought was going to be like the main kind of star, she's more like supporting.
Oh, okay.
You know? So it's a lot of her, a lot of Riley. And Riley and Ariana have like been friends for so long. And like, I don't know. I was a big fan. Big fan.
Okay, I will definitely watch it.
Did you watch Gossip Girl ever?
I did.
It feels like a Bravo Gossip Girl.
Wasn't there a show on Bravo that was like, I forget what it was called, kind of like Gossip Girl?
Prep something for some... I know what you're talking about, but yeah.
Look into it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, then I would probably definitely like it.
Well, it was great having you on the podcast. Where can people follow your page?
Yeah, so I'm on TikTok primarily under Bravolifer and Instagram. Like, I do post sometimes under Bravolifer, but I'm mostly like on TikTok.
Nice. Well, loved having you on. Thank you all for watching and have a lovely day. Bye. Bye.